And you're next today. Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. How are you today?
Not too bad. Hey, Brian. What does one do if you got evidence, video evidence of elected official committing a crime, and the county DA's office refuses to do anything?
So you would bring that to the police, who are the investigators, the primary investigators of crimes committed in the county. Your sheriff, your local police department, your state police. They're the ones who do the investigation on 99% of the crimes.
So a prosecuting attorney can't bring charges up?
So take it to the police. They'll take a look at it. They'll do an investigation and determine whether or not there's charges to be had.
Sometimes it'll go to a grand jury as well, correct?
Yeah, but usually the investigation is done by a police department.
Oh, sure. Oh, the investigation. Yes, by all means.
Well, according to state statute, it actually says the prosecuting attorney can create charges. Yeah. So a prosecuting attorney can't bring charges up?
So take it to the police. They'll take a look at it. They'll do an investigation and determine whether or not there's charges to be had.
Sometimes it'll go to a grand jury as well, correct?
Yeah, but usually the investigation is done by a police department.
Oh, sure. Oh, the investigation. Yes, by all means.
Well, according to state statute, it actually says the prosecuting attorney can create charges after doing an investigation.
Sure, we can, but usually in 99.9% of cases, the police do the investigation.
Okay, so can the DA's office give direction to the police? Can you investigate this? Can the DA's office do that too, or no?
Yeah, as I just said, the prosecuting offices are able to investigate crimes. 99% of the time it's done by the police departments.
All right.
So if someone brings the DA's office a crime, like a video evidence of elected official committing a crime, can the DA's office then ask the police to do an investigation?
Well, actually, the answer was already provided. You bring that evidence to the police to investigate, and they will bring it to the district attorney's office.
Well, what if the police refuse to do an investigation?
What happens a lot of times is someone brings a case to the sheriff's office or the state police, local police. They do an investigation. They determine that there's not a crime, and then somebody's not happy. And I think that's what you're talking about here. You're not happy with the determination of the police department.
No, when you have evidence of a crime happening, a video evidence, and the police refuses to do anything, and the DA's office refuses to do anything because the person is politically connected with the county, what does one do?
So go to the sheriff's office, the state police, the local police department,
Or all of them.
bring that information to them. They will look at it and determine whether or not there's a further investigation needs to be done.
Like that's why I'm saying if they refuse to do that, what's the next step?
Well, they will refuse to do it because they don't see evidence of a crime.
Okay, so if there's so hypothetically, all right, so if there is evidence of a crime, they refuse to do it. Where's the accountability?
Sir, if you don't mind, if you bring the evidence that you have to a local police officer or an investigative agency like the sheriff, state police, what have you, and they determine that there is not a crime here that happened, you may not like it, but that's the end of the road right there.
What say if there's evidence of the crime happening and they refuse to do it?
For opinion, in an official opinion, according to police, they didn't find any evidence of a crime. That's the end of the road.
No, I showed it to attorneys. They said, yeah, this is a crime.
Well,
What do you do? Can you get it to maybe an unbiased group of citizens on a grand jury to do an investigation?
I don't know how that's possible. I really don't know.
Oh, I'm asking Brian.
Well, I think he answered your question.
Well,
I have answered the question, and I know about the matter that you're talking about. You brought it to the sheriff's department. They found that there were some charges to be brought. They brought them against certain individuals. They didn't bring them against the other individuals, and that was their determination.
because there's political involvement here.
Well, in your opinion, there is. I don't really know what you're talking about, but
Well, there's an incident. I tried asking questions of elected officials we'll get specific on this, of elected officials about high taxes.
Sir,
and these
I will not allow you to be specific.
And these officials attacked me. So when the officials attack somebody,
Are you listening to me?
no, I'm asking, if freedom.
Are you listening to me?
Okay.
You're not going to get specific here. Not on public airways.
The public needs to understand that there's criminals operating in county government. guys, how you doing? Here with the town board here at Lockport.
David,
This is Mark Crocker, Darlene DeCarlo, Patrick Dufour. Now they're... Wow, now you just hit me. Now you just hit me. Wow, how do you like this?
Private conversation.
So guys, so what are you touching me for?
Go away.
Don't touch
You're
me.
ridiculous.
You guys are elected officials.
Are you mad you lost in court, Dave?
Why do you...